Hi, everybody. Welcome to our team call. It is November 19th. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
I'm just putting everybody on mute. Okay. So I don't know if everybody had the opportunity to watch the recording from Sunday night's call. But the one thing I guess I wanted to share with you is that Kim Carver from corporate, I don't know his exact title, but he is known as the Coach Whisperer. And I had the opportunity to actually sit down one-on-one with him. Wait, are you gonna, I'm sorry. Along with my upline coach, Kathleen, and one of the other coaches on our team, Terry. And talking to him for that 20 minutes to 30 minutes was just really eye-opening for me. Because as a leader, like, I want to see like everybody in my downline succeed. And I kind of take, not personally, but sometimes I'm hard on myself because I feel like maybe I'm not leading as much as I should be, because like the majority of us are not hitting Success Club every month. And you know, what can I do to improve us as a team? So I had talked to him about that, and I feel like I guess from talking to him, I learned a lot about my faults. And I just wanted to share a big one with you, it was just really eye-opening for me as a leader. And I think the problem is that I'm leading too much. I'm more of a nurturer, and I like to make sure that everybody's okay and comfortable, and you know what I mean, you know, I just want to make sure that there's systems in place to help all you guys. But I feel like because I'm doing that, it's preventing you guys to step up as leaders yourself. By me constantly opening the challenge groups, by me constantly leading all of the coach trainings, by me, you know, doing basically everything for you guys instead of giving all of us tasks to do, to help you guys become leaders yourself and to be able to do it on your own, so that one day you can actually step up and lead your own team. So, you know, I have templates in place. I have, you know, all these things in place for you guys. So what I'm going to start doing is that I'm going to start asking you guys to take part more, which is actually coming at a perfect time because I was really nervous about January, about me having this baby and what's going to happen to this team when I'm not going to be available. I'm having a C-section January 4th, and I'm really nervous because that's the first week of January, so that's when a coach training is going to start. And, you know, what's going to happen the whole month when, you know, maybe, you know, I had a really hard time when I gave birth to Ryan, you know, and, you know, if I'm going to have bad days, you know what I mean? Like, and I need you guys to help support me through that as well. So I'm going to be changing things a little bit. So what I thought that if you guys, I love running. I love running coach training groups. I love it. Like, I never expected that to ever happen because I never considered myself as a leader, and I really enjoy that part. But if you guys want to put people in coach training that I am running, I do expect you guys to be as a leader on each team call each week, okay? And then I'm also going to ask you to lead at least one of those calls, okay? And don't worry, I'll give you an outline to do and an outline to use, okay? And I'm also going to ask you to be an active participant in those coach trainings. Does anybody have any questions on that? Okay, so and I know that there's and you guys, like, for all you new coaches, do not panic. This is, if you guys are in a coach training right now, this does not really pertain to you. You guys will always look to your upline coach. So now that this team is actually rapidly growing, a lot of you are starting to have your own downlines and your own coaches. And I really do encourage you to actually start your own challenge groups. And because I feel like as this team is going to grow, we have way too many coaches in each group. We have probably an average of 8 coaches in a 21-day fixed group where, we're splitting up weeks to post, where we could easily just have one, we split up the groups and just have, smaller groups. So I encourage you that if you guys have a downline, you guys work as a team to create your own groups. Now, if you don't have a downline, that's okay. And if you don't feel comfortable going on your own yet, that's okay too. I'm still here to support all of you guys, okay? But what makes a successful leader is to actually to do it. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you are at it. Let me explain a little bit about me. So when I first became a coach, it took me a really long time to leave my upline coaches team, Kathleen, and to start my own coach trainings and my own, challenge groups. But when I felt ready to do that, I did it. To be a good leader, you should develop your own duplicatable systems, okay? So I want my challenge group templates are basically my story and are created by me. And I encourage you to take those templates and make them your own. You know what I mean? Share your own videos. Don't use my videos. Share your own videos and make your own videos. And I don't expect you guys to do this all in one day. You know what I mean? So don't think that you have to go out there and reinvent this whole wheel for our next challenge group. But, these are things that I just want you to start considering, just so you can go out there and lead your own teams. Create all new templates. Create, whatever you want to do. You guys don't even have to follow my challenge group, my monthly calendars. You know what I mean? If you want to go out there and start your own health and fitness group, perfect. Do it. I encourage you to do that. Okay. So just remember, as a leader, you want to be duplicatable, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. So it's so important that if you have a team underneath you, that you get on these calls every week, because you want your team to get on these calls every week. If you, just be the leader, be the person that you want your coaches to follow. Does that make sense? Okay. And we're all going to be leading our own teams one day. We all are. You just have to believe in yourself. And if you're new, do not panic. It's going to happen in time. I promise you. You are going to learn as you go. So what makes a successful coach, okay, is I used to, and here's my faults. I used to look to my upline coach for everything. When's the next challenge group? How am I going to post about it? I'm going to use her images. I'm going to use her wording. But then I realized, I listened in a call, and I'm like, people who are following me aren't going to be necessarily the same type of people that are going to be following her. So her posts are probably not going to relate to the people that I'm trying to capture, right? To my niche market. So I started slowly breaking away from my coach and just doing my own thing. And what makes a successful coach is not waiting for your upline sponsor to tell you basically what to do. I got on every Monday night call from the Dream Team. I got on every single Monday night call and learned what I could. I watched YouTube videos. I did what I could to develop myself into a leader. Even my images, I looked at other top coaches. I went to their like pages. I went to their, and I followed certain people. And I learned from them, what is useful, what they're doing. For example, when you create an image, you're only supposed to have 3 basic colors in the image to make it eye-catching. And one of those colors has to be popping, And I went out there and I learned that. And then PicMonkey.com, I used to hate working with PicMonkey.com. But then I learned how to do it, because over time I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and I got better at it. And I'm really actually impressed with my images now, and I do help create the images for you guys because I do want you to use them, but I do want to encourage you to go out there and do it on your own. So I have faith in every single one of you to lead and to be your own team. And I don't want to, what's the word? again, I feel like by me doing everything for you, not everything, you guys are working it and kicking butt, but I do want you to develop your own systems and, start thinking about, your own thing, because we all have different followers. My niche market is not going to be the same as, as Crystals, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, and again, I'm always here. And if you guys don't have enough challengers in a group, we'll work together. We're still a team. That's not what I'm saying. I'm still here to support you. I'm still here to help you. I just want us to start taking charge of our own businesses, I guess. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Because, if you think about it, see, we're all, I said this before, we're all entrepreneurs, right? If we're in this business to not only to help people, but to build a successful business, we're all entrepreneurs, right? We want to go out there and we want to, make an income for our family. And we have all these big goals through helping other people. And if you think about it, CEOs of huge corporations, they're not looking towards somebody to help them. They're going out there and finding the tools and finding the resources and finding the education to help build a successful company. And it's the same in entrepreneurs too. You know what I mean? They're going out there because they want to try and figure out how to have a successful business. Like, I've been really, frustrated with my like page ads. So I just recently started Googling how to create more successful like page ads. And actually, I learned a really key thing is that, how we go and we the demographics, and we basically put like everybody underneath one ad, like moms and fitness, like people with different interests under one ad. They said to actually create multiple ads with different images for the different populations of people that you're trying to attract. I'm like, duh, because one image for a stay-at-home mom is not going to attract the same as like a working mom, you know what I mean? Like, or the same post. So just going out there and learning how to do that. So I'm going to unmute you guys because I want you to, if anybody has anything to add, or if I'm not making sense, or please tell me.
Yes, I am. See the little blue light?
Do you guys have anything to add, or?
I wasn't talking to you.
No? Okay. All right. I guess, again, January is coming. I'm having a baby, and I'm just so nervous. Like, I don't want to lose a single person, during that month, because I'm not here to, to do the coach training, or, you know what I mean? Like, somebody has something. Do you guys have anything to add, or any? No? Okay. All right. So with that being said, I want to talk about scheduling our groups that are coming up, and what you guys would think is best strategy for the holiday season. So I know that the coach, the 5-day sneak peek, we usually have that starting on this coming Monday, but we're going to hold that off until the following Monday. All right. So that's going to start on the 30th. Okay. Now, depending upon how many people we have, we might break up that group as well. So November 30th is going to be our coaching sneak peek. And then the 7th will be our coach training as usual, December 7th. Okay. Now, what do you guys think about the challenges for December? So Selena and Elizabeth, they actually came up with a really good point, but it's kind of, like we were gonna still start a challenge in the first week of December, but I'm actually going to try and join Selena's group on the 23rd because that's starting Monday is going to be the prep week, and then the Monday after Thanksgiving is going to actually be the start of the official challenge, and then it'll be done before Christmas. So I don't know if you guys would be interested in doing something like that. I know it's not giving us a lot of time to invite to that though. And then for me personally, in December, and you guys do what you want, but I'm going to actually concentrate on inviting for the test group for the new Hammer and Chisel that's coming out that we said we're going to start on. When did we say that we were going to start that?
I think
On the 7th, December 7th, I think.
Yeah, the 7th.
Okay. So December 7th we'll start, because I think the program comes out on the 1st. So December 7th is going to start our Hammer and Chisel. But I do encourage you guys, like if you don't, you can also start a 21-day fixed group on the 7th, or, whatever kind of group that you have starting on the 7th. But the problem is that that's going to run through Christmas. And
Isn't Hammer and Chisel a 60-day program though?
yeah, but we're gonna start.
Oh, you meant the 21-day. Okay, sorry. Yep, I got you.
Yeah, so the Hammer and Chisel, what I'm planning on doing with that, and everybody's welcome to join, because the test group I think we should all be a part of, is that we'll start that on the prep week on the 7th, and then we'll run that as a 30-day group. And then since it's a 60-day group, if it's still going really well at the end of the 30 days, we can then give them the option to continue the entire 60 days. Because we used to do 60-day challenges in the past, and then like after the first month, it was just like nobody participated in the second month, and I'm like, why are we wasting our time doing this? So that's why we changed it down to the 30. So I think, in my opinion, and you guys tell me if you feel differently, that we should keep our 14 and make that a challenge because of like basically staying healthy during the holiday and maintaining. The goal is not to lose weight, but it's to help you stay on track. And Crystal, you and I did this last year, and I thought it went really well. We should still continue to do that because if that starts on the 14th, that's going to run us into the new year. And then the new year, which I can't be a part of, I don't know. It's making me nervous because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do come the new year. Because New Year's Eve is a Friday, and I'm having my baby on Monday. So I don't know if I'm going to feel comfortable inviting people to anything in January. But that will take all you guys into the new year and hopefully have everybody from the 14-day group. So like when we promote the free cleaning challenge, we should promote it a little bit differently than we have been. And we should make it holiday related. And we should probably change the posts into more on tips of how to stay on track during the holiday season on top of like what our normal posting is. Because again, I think the goal around Christmas is really not to lose weight for a lot of people. It's to just, not gain 15 pounds, during the holiday season. So, and to like how to eat right during holiday parties and like what we can, tips and stuff in that sense. What do you guys think?
That's what we did last year and it worked well.
Yeah.
But it wasn't 14 days last year.
No, I think it was, what was it, 7?
5 or 7. Yeah. I think it was the 5.
You broke up, Crystal. I'm sorry.
I think it was the 5-day. It was a 5-day group, but then we extended it a couple more days to try and give them that little extra
That's right. Was that leading up to Christmas or was that between Christmas and New Year's? I don't remember.
I think we did it between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
It wasn't before.
Yeah. So when we, promote that, we should have like a nice little holiday little picture and try and, promote it, in a sense of, not losing weight, but let's not gain, You ever see the commercial with, not the commercial, the Friends episode with Phoebe wearing her Santa pants? I think, weren't they like, I forgot what the show was about. But it was funny. So how does that all sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So in January, so I guess if you guys want to run like a coach training, which I encourage you to, and it's definitely possible to gain coaches, during this time of year. So I don't want you to hold off on that. I joined December 1st, along with, Inspiration Nation. So did Nadine, and so did Terry. We all joined at the end of the year. So I invite you guys to try to recruit and everything. And I have the template for the Coach Training Academy. So, and then what I encourage you to do is to, is for you guys to review the videos, the team calls. Like Andrew, you're in the group now. I have the team calls recorded. You guys can basically get an outline of how, I run each call, or maybe I can even make an outline for you. But if you want to review, like, what I say, you guys can just watch those, videos, and maybe, like, whoever the coaches are in the group, maybe take one a week or something. One team call a week. All right. So starting in the month of December, I really want to try this and, assign different tasks for the coach training, and to have you guys get on the calls and do all that. Sound good? Okay. So then I'm hoping not to be out of commission for all of January. Can you tell I'm really nervous about being a mom of a second child? And can you tell I'm really panicking? Like, how am I going to manage all of this with Newport and Ryan?
You can do it.
You'll be surprised. He'll help out. Watch.
Yeah, I really think he will. I really it's so funny. We went through a really challenging time for like a month, not too long ago. He's been such a little man these last 2 weeks. We just eat him up. Anyway, so, and then January, the first Monday in January, you guys can start your coach training. And then honestly, before January, start advertising for a New Year, New You group, and start posting about, why these challenge groups are so important to you and has helped you so much. So people won't think about signing up for a gym membership that they're only going to use for a month, where they can get daily support and motivation that they would never get at a gym. So start thinking of, different strategies that you guys can use to promote these, to promote the group. Because the month of January last year rocked for me. So I want you guys to have the same success. All right, so just.
When did you sign up?
I'm sorry?
What month did you sign up?
I signed up in December 1st, 2013. So I'm almost 2 years as a coach.
Wow.
Yeah. But my first January did not rock as a new coach because I just signed up December 1st. And I got to tell you, I got really discouraged that first year because I'm like, gosh, it's the new year. Everyone's going to want to sign up with me. But I was a new coach, so nobody really knew what I was doing. So don't get discouraged if this is like if you just signed up recently in January, the first January. But start posting about, start posting about it, and promoting it. So, all right. So I obviously still have some time until I have my baby, but I don't know if you guys want to, wow, that thought just went in and right out my head. Sorry. Pregnancy brain is a real thing.
Yes, it is.
So I hope I'm not out of commission for all of January, but I really do encourage you guys to really keep the momentum going and just keep doing what you guys are doing. Oh, the weekly calls. Please make an attempt to continue those if I'm not available. All right, so I don't know if anybody wants to step up and just take control and do
We
the
got you.
What?
We got you. Don't worry about it.
All right. All right, good. So I hope, sometimes I have really good intentions and sometimes I don't know how to deliver my intentions and sometimes I can come off wrong. So I really hope in the beginning of this, I wasn't offending anybody because I'm not trying to say anything about anybody on this team. It's just that I really want you guys to just learn more and I need to basically step back and allow you guys to do that. And I also feel like if you were going to run your challenge groups with your downline or just with another coach, it would make you want to work more towards getting challengers for your challenges too. So some people are motivated in different ways. I don't know, but I know that when I started my own team, I made it a point to have challengers in a group. It just added that extra pressure to me. So I just really want you guys to all succeed and do well and to reach your goals every month. And my intention is not to offend anybody. My intention is to help you grow. So, okay?
Yep.
All right. Any concerns? And I'm still here. I'm still here to support everybody. And if you guys have any questions, I still want to do weekly calls with everybody who's interested in a weekly call with me. Welcome to do that. Crystal, that's a great picture of your chest.
Sorry, I'm looking for the whiteout on the desk.
That's okay. I know
Maybe
you
want to see the girls.
I know you had a long day today, so I don't want to keep you guys. So is there anything that you want to add?
Nope.
All right. So November is a tough month, but don't let that discourage you. There's still people that want to live a healthy lifestyle and want to get healthy for Christmas. So go out there and do it. Just, let's see how many people we can help during this holiday season. That's what we're all here for. Again, I started my weight loss journey. What? What'd you say, Andrea?
I just have a question. There's nothing starting next week now.
That's up to you. So Selena and Elizabeth, they're starting a prep week starting Monday. So if we want to do that, we can do that. I actually advertised for it tonight that way, and you guys are welcome to do that. It's up to you. It's up to you. If not, wait, where's my November? Here. If we wait until wait. It's up to, you guys, it's up to you. So if you want to invite people, start a prep week on the 30th, and then, run a 21-day fixed group for Christmas. You guys can do that. Or if you want to, if anybody has any challengers now, you can, you can start a group on Monday. It's up to you. For me personally, I like to concentrate on the new programs that are coming out. So in December, I'm going to attempt to get challengers for that group starting on the 7th. But if you guys want to start, a 21-day fixed group, it's up to you guys.
I can't wait to start the hammer and chisel. I don't want to wait that long.
I know you love it. I'm anxious to preview it. I still haven't because I'm nervous because I can't do it. So and next week we'll talk more about promoting that, the hammer and chisel.
When are we going to do our call next week, Shannon?
Oh, you're right. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yepper.
When do you guys think? Do you want to do it on? Ooh. Can we do it Sunday? Can we do Sunday the 27th?
You mean Sunday the 29th? The 27th is Friday.
Yes. I'm sorry. I was on December. Yeah. Do you guys want to do Sunday the 27th? Would that work?
The 29th.
29. Thank you. Sunday the 29th. Would that work for you?
I'm a maybe because I'll be out of town. So,
How are you?
yes, but I think it would be okay. But I'm not sure.
All right. Well, I'll post about it in our group and see what everybody thinks. I didn't even think about people traveling. You're right. A lot of people travel through the holiday too. So.
Yeah, and I'm working, and it's usually hit or miss after the holidays. So.
Yeah. Well, do you guys want to make it earlier in the week? Do you want to do like instead of Inspiration Nations team call, do the 24th? That's a Tuesday. Actually, that's this coming Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
All right. So why don't we do that? Why don't we reconvene on Tuesday night and we'll talk about hammer and chisel, and we'll talk about more specifically on promoting that. I'll show you guys how to create an event. So if you can, it'll be a really good call if you can. I know, Kathy, you're only able to call in, but for everybody else, because I'm going to do a screen share, so it'd be helpful if you guys can see me, so I can show you how to create an event for that. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Anything that you guys want to add? All right. Let's finish 2015 strong, and 2016 is going to bring on so many exciting things. I can't wait. So, all right. Have a good night, everyone.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.